Listen, I know y'all didn't see me in a long time, but it God's time, okay? Welcome to Now That I Got Your Attention. And today, I have a special guest with me, Miss Felicia.
Hello.
Today, it's a very important segment. We will be touching on lupus. As you can see, we have on our purple, and we will be talking about lupus. So I'm gonna give y'all a little background before I start, because y'all probably like, who is this lady? And why are we doing this interview? And this is one of my old dance parents. A lot of y'all know me from JayDiva's dance company. Y'all know I do music, but I used to have a dance company, and she had her daughter in my dance company at the age of 14. I ain't gonna tell you how old she is now, get out my business. But yeah. And she used to come all the way down from Broward just to bring her daughter to my dance company. And the reason why she brought her daughter, she said it was such a great experience, and I was a different teacher out of all her dance teachers. I was more connected to the kids, maybe because I look like them. But this whole time she used to bring her daughter, like I'm talking about travel through the traffic, 5 o'clock traffic, 6 o'clock traffic, almost an hour away from her home. I never knew that she suffered with lupus. I wouldn't say suffered. No, that's not a good word. I never knew that she was a lupus warrior.
Yes.
She ain't never tell me. I think I found out. I don't know when I found out, but today we will be getting into some things, and I just want to know her story, and I also want to promote her event. This is her second year doing her Lupus Warrior event, where she celebrate lupus warriors, give them
Awards. They flowers while they're here.
Yeah. So she give them their flowers while they are here. So that's what we'll be touching on. So let's get into it, and let's start from the beginning. You ready, Miss Felicia?
Yes.
So my first question for you is, when were you first diagnosed with lupus?
I was in my 20s, probably like around 28 years old. When I first found out, it took them 4 years for them to find out what I had, because I went to so many different doctors and nobody could tell me what was wrong. But after I had my second child, the doctors was like, I wanted to get my tube ligation, and they was like, you can't, because my blood count was so low at the time, and it was like, you're gonna have to come back. So with that being said, I just started following with different doctors to try to figure out what was going on, because my first thing I noticed with my hair was falling out real bad. I started having um, breakouts and just didn't know what it was at the time. And I went to like maybe 3 or 4 different primary care doctors, and I finally found a doctor in North Miami. And at the time, I was having a flare up, and then that's when they detected that I had lupus. So I was like 28, yeah, about 28 years old.
Wow, that's young. Okay, so when you find out, what was going through your mind at that time?
I was young, so it's like I was still running the streets, so it was like, okay, I got lupus, and that's just what it was. Because at that time, being 28, you still young, you running the streets, you running, you working, you doing this. I didn't let it bother me, because at that time it didn't affect me as it does now. Yeah, pretty much. I just took it with a grain of salt, and also my mom had lupus, so when I first found out, I was like, oh, they just said lupus wasn't, hereditary, and I never told no doctors at the time that my mom had lupus. I wanted them to find out what was wrong with me first, and then it was like, oh, my mom has lupus, but the way my lupus affect me, my mom lupus doesn't affect her. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. So, not getting my business, what do you mean when you say what affects her didn't affect you like that?
Because my mom really have it really bothered her skin. She have hair loss like me, but for me, like I have more hospital visit, more it affect me more severe than it does her.
And what does a typical day look like for you living with lupus?
For me, you won't even know I have lupus
At all.
Unless I tell you, like for me, a typical day is just moving around, going to work, coming home, doing what I have to do. Like I have lupus, but lupus doesn't have me.
Exactly. I love that. I like that. And I'm not gonna lie. I know this about you. I ain't supposed to say too many words. But No, if you know her, you know that you won't know she have no lupus. But she's always on the go. She's such a strong individual. Sometimes she be in the hospital, you won't even know. She texts she check us like this lady here. I love her. I love her. It's been love ever since the dance company, and I didn't know how severe lupus was until we actually talk all the time. She texts me, and then she tell me later, "Oh, I was in the hospital for this many days." I'm like, "Damn, you ain't tell me." "Oh, I was in the hospital for this." "Oh, I was out of work," but she do not tell you while she's going through. She'll tell you after, and you never know. Like even one time, your man was in ICU, and you ain't tell me. I don't know if you still was texting me, we still was communicating, or you had got missing for a couple of days, and then you told me, and I just
silent. I just silent for a little minute.
And I was just so.
I catch myself, then I bounce back.
Yes, and I was just like, oh my God, like I want to come see you, and I just didn't know, and I never dealt with a situation like this where somebody close to me is sick, and then I don't know how they feel. I don't know if they want us to be there. You know what I'm saying? Want us to come to the hospital, or don't want us to come to the hospital, or don't. Some people, because you're so strong, I'm strong too. I don't like nobody feeling sorry for me.
Yeah, that's. I think that's what it is. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me, but I do need the support.
Yes, but you don't tell nobody. You tell somebody 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh my God, can I send her flowers? But yeah, so I definitely could say that she's that girl, and you would never know. Like she said, lupus don't have her. Yeah. What are some things people don't understand about this illness? Give us some insight.
People doesn't understand that lupus is a mystery disease, and just because you don't see it on me, you feel like I'm okay. Like, for me, it's like people don't know what I really go through because they see me moving around, doing what I have to do, and they just continue seeing me push through. Like a lot of people say, sometimes I forget you have lupus until you post about it, or you talk about it, or you say I'm in the hospital, or I'm not feeling good. So I feel like, especially when it comes to like a work environment for me, I feel like me going to work, looking a certain way, people will judge you like, oh, you get your hair done, your lashes on, like you're fine, like you may say like you have lupus, but it's not even that serious. But you can never tell a person how they feel, what's going on with them. You don't know how much pain they in. You don't know if they feet swollen today, is their hands swollen today, how they're feeling, how their mental health. And at first, when I even had lupus, like my mental health didn't bother me because I know I'm a survivor. I know I'm gonna just keep going. But now that I get older and it's affecting me more, it's like it does start to mess with my mental health. But I just continue pushing through and doing what I have to do.
Well, my next question was, what keeps you going through the tough things? But I think you already answered that.
I just keep going. Like, I'm just so strong. I'm like, out of my mom 5 kids, I feel like I'm the most strongest, the most wiser. And I just keep pushing through. That's all I know to push through. Like, that's all I know. That's all my mama tell me, just to push through, just continue to push it through. And you really do need that support. I know sometimes I be like, oh, such and such ain't come see me. Because sometimes I don't want to visit at the hospital. Sometimes I just want to be there at the hospital by myself, get myself together, and then come back out, and I'm just in bounce back. So that's one of the reasons why I really do not tell people that I am in a hospital. Maybe my closest circle. Sometimes I don't even say it in, just like you just said. I don't even tell you until I get out. Like, hey, I was in the hospital, so you'll text me, I'm gonna text you back. Like, hey, what's up? Da 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 da. And then after the fact, I'll be like, oh no, I was in the hospital, such and such. That's just how I am. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like you're so strong. Like you're just a warrior. And I feel like you don't want others to worry about you. Because when I find out, I be worried like, oh my God, because recently I had a health scare where I had to go to the hospital. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it was, if it was in America or I got something in Brazil, but I've always been a healthy individual, but I never knew how it feels to not have your health until that particular time. And that time I couldn't walk. Like I ain't never, my legs wasn't working, my spine was hurting. So it's like I'm glad that I went through that because I could see, like, I feel like people don't understand what they haven't been through.
Exactly.
So me always being healthy, I'm talking about everybody know I got a bunch of energy. I'm always feeling good. I'm always just uppy. Yeah. But this particular time, even after a couple of times after that, I wasn't feeling well. I don't know if it was from, being out the country. Well, y'all already know since 2020, everybody been getting more sick than ever. So I personally feel like, I don't know, but that was my first time being hospitalized. And I just was like, oh my God, like while I was sick, I was praying like I would want to feel normal again. But when you're normal, I would say I wouldn't say you're not grateful, but you're not thinking like, thank God, I feel normal.
Like you feel
yes, I'm not hurting.
Exactly. And like for me, like I just said the other day, like when I went to the rheumatologist, she was just like, I haven't seen your labs look this good in like 2 to 3 years. And I was just like, I'm starting to feel at least 70% normal, a little better than I have been. So I would never be normal with lupus because you never know how you going to feel. I'll feel good today and tomorrow I wake up, I might feel in pain. Or I may feel fatigued. I may feel sick. It's just, you just really just doesn't know when it comes to lupus. Lupus is a mystery disease. And I'm going to say it again. Lupus is a mystery disease. People will see me out Friday night, maybe go somewhere on Saturday, Sunday, and I'm down for the whole week. And they just like, well, she just was out. And this is that. But you just doesn't understand. You just never know when it comes to lupus. You just never know when it comes to lupus. And people will judge you on just your appearance itself. I don't have to be in the bed. You don't have to see it on my skin. You don't have to see it, which I do flare up, but I cover it up. I go to the dermatologist, get this cream, whatever, just to look presentable. But just because I hide behind what I have going on doesn't mean that I'm not going through anything.
Right. And I feel like when it comes to anything, like any diagnosis, it doesn't have a look. You can't judge a person because how they look. Because one thing about it, baby, we still gonna put it on.
Exactly.
Because you gotta, like you said, with your mental health, you don't want to look like you're going through it. You want to look your best so you can try your best to feel better.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's like sometimes, like when I'm not feeling good, it's like, you know what? I've been down for 3 days. Let me put on some clothes and comb my hair. Let me just go to the store. Let me just do something so I can feel good. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but it's just like, I just want to look good to feel good.
I think it is. I really, and I believe in always looking good. I don't care what you're going through. I feel like you should look good. It's so crazy because when I was pregnant, my doctor used to say, you got flies. Like, I ain't had no pain. I had a great pregnancy, but I feel like just because I'm pregnant don't mean I can't have my hair done. Yeah, I mean I can't look good. Exactly. I mean, like, yeah, I want to be a fly mommy.
Exactly.
So I get what you're saying. And like I said, with the health scare that I had, like, I couldn't wait to get up out that hospital to put on me some clothes and some lashes and step out. So I definitely understand. Well, I ain't gonna lie, every question that I asked you, you was definitely, you summed them up. My next question was, how can people support someone with lupus?
Support?
Yeah, like, how can someone support you guys?
Well, for me, I just need you to be a listening ear sometimes. Sometimes for me, it's like, I know some of my closest friends, they be so tired of me saying, I be like, I don't feel good. They be like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. But then if you look at me, you be like, I don't feel good. But no, you just really to support somebody. For me, let me speak for myself. Support me, just be a listening ear. If I go in the hospital, if I say it's okay to come see me, come see me. Because you just never just know what's going to happen today. I may be in the hospital and say I'm getting out tomorrow and don't get out tomorrow. You just never know. Then something happened and you're going to say, God forbid something happened. You be like, I should have just went to see her. You just never know. Support me, being a listening ear. Come see about me. Be supportive. And when I have a lupus event, make sure you're there.
And I do have another question. What made you want to curate the lupus event? Like, what made you want to do it?
I wanted to do it for years, but I was just like, okay, I'm putting, I just don't know what's in front of me. Like, I want to do it, but then I feel like, okay, I set a date to do it. I may get sick, and I just have to stop doubting myself and just go out on faith. It was just like, you know what? When I reached out to you, I was just like, hey, Jay, what you think about having the Lupus Warrior brunch? And you was like, let's do it.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. And then we had the first year, we had at your studio, and it came together so good. Like, I was just so impressed. it was just like, and then right after that, once people saw it on social media, it was like, okay, let me know when you have the second event. I want to support them, support. They ain't here for them, but you know, with that being said, like after I finished the first event, the day after, the first thing I did was book a second venue for where I wanted for the following year, and then from there, every time I got my decorator, I got my camera person, I just went on and I just started doing it myself. Because I know this is something I want to bring awareness to. Then I post on social media and say, hey, you know anybody that has lupus? You know, I don't have to know them because I do know a lot of people that have lupus. And now for this year event, I have 3 Lupus Warrior. I'm so excited to meet them. And yeah, May 2nd, I have Lupus Warrior event. What is Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, May 2nd at 5 p.m. and
hosted by me.
Hosted by JayDiva and one of my classmates. She better not fake me out. Class of 94, y'all better come through.
And I want to piggyback off of you when you were saying last year. When I tell y'all last year, first of all, the studio ain't but so big.
But we I supposed to okay, we're gonna do 25. I said we was gonna do 25 people.
We had
45. We were
probably
50. Yeah, it probably was. Yeah. A little over, yeah, it was. But this year I'm expecting 70 people to attend this book tour.
It's gonna be 100. Cool. Because I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, last year was like, we said it was gonna be something small. Okay, she was just
we were gonna do a trial run. We were gonna do a trial run.
Yes, and it was like it was just so beautiful. Everybody came together. We had so many laughs, so many stories. It was just
so many cries.
Yes, we cried together. We prayed together. We laughed
together.
together.
Trees came out and anointed and blessed the whole.
Yes, had everybody crying. I don't know how I started crying. It was just a lot, but it was very like you said, eye-opening, and I feel like people need to get more information about it because this affects different people and some people
different ways.
In different ways. Some people don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Some people look more, like you said, you don't look like what you're going through. And some people do. And maybe they look like it, but they don't feel like it, you know? Yeah. So it's just different things that people feel. And I feel like we don't know. We don't know. Like, we do not know. Like, nobody knows what nobody goes through unless they actually tell them. And you know what I'm saying? And to me, now we have been seeing more people speak about lupus.
Yeah, if you go on TikTok, you have so many people lupus. Let me tell you something. More women have lupus than men. Okay. But now you're coming out from a lot of men, you know, saying like, oh, I have a couple people on TikTok that follow me. They like in my inbox like, hey, I have lupus. This and that. I just found out. For me, from my understanding, lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease, and it affects everybody differently. And with that being said, with females, I see that it affects us more than men, and it comes with some type of trauma. Like for me, it came out after I had my baby. And having a baby is having trauma, so that's when I found out. Like I say, advocate for yourself. Let me say it again: advocate for yourself. When you feel some type of way. And you know, even no matter what a doctor say, God always have the last to say so. But advocate for yourself. I knew my hair was coming out. I knew my skin was different. I knew I was feeling more fatigue. I knew something was going on. No matter how many doctors I went to, and they kept saying there's nothing wrong. Oh, you anemia, your blood low. Advocate for yourself. Don't stop until you get an answer. And that's what happened with me. I didn't stop until I had got an answer. And that's when I found out, oh, I have lupus. Then I realized, okay, I have the same thing my mom had said. They said it's not generic. It's not hereditary. Yes, it is. Because my mom had it and I have it. So yeah, advocate for yourself. Don't stop. Don't let lupus get the best of you. I know it's easy to say it is done, but just continue to push through. Do what you have to do. Push through. I mean, sometimes you just feel like, I'm sick. I don't feel good. I don't want to go to what I want to do. It really mentally get to you. But just keep that small circle. But you need your support. And just have people around you that's very positive, no negativity. And just keep pushing through. That's all I have to say. Just continue pushing through.
I don't have no more questions because every time I have a question, you kills it.
Listen, I have 5 more space for May 2nd. 5 space left for my event. I was pushing, so I just said 70, so now I'm gonna go for 75 because I actually have my 7. I'm gonna say 5 more space. If you would like to donate, JayDiva, we're gonna drop her cash out. You can always donate. It's gonna go towards something or someone in the event. it will go towards the Lupus Warrior. Right now, I have flowers. I have so many things where I'm so excited for this event. I mean, I put my all through. I put thousands of dollars that I had Rob Peter pay Paul come back and give it to me.
So when you said that, thank you. You didn't answer my next question. How can someone that's not able to attend this event support you? Like, hey, I'm all the way in Washington, D.C., but I want to support you. I support you.
You can also Zelle at 954-665-3145. You can Zelle and put the comment. You can put Lupus Warrior donation, and you can also Cash App. JayDiva will leave her Cash App, and yeah, that's how you can support.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all make sure y'all support us, okay? Because, like she said, ain't no sponsors, boo. She did everything. She have a few sponsors, but she did everything.
Yeah. I just have a couple of my friends. I'm going to give them a good shout out at the event. Like, I'm so happy to have the friends that I have that really just, when I first thought about it, it was like, heck, a 400, what you got to do? How you want to secure this? How you going to do this? You know, we were just pushing forward. I did ask $50 for a donation to attend just to help out on the back end. But I put so much money into this event, and I'm so proud of myself. The people that came together, JayDiva is always here for me, always my host. Sometimes she don't even know she's my host, but she know this year that she is my host. She was sitting in the chair with her legs crossed, and she was like, we're going to start. No, you're the host. So right now on camera, listen, JayDiva is the host, and I have a backup host, so she is the host, yes.
Okay. I know now.
And the doors will be open at 5 p.m., but I would like for y'all to donate. You can donate now, you can donate later, because it's not going to stop for me. Every year we're going to do something. We're going to come up with different ideas. Next year we may just do a Lupus Warrior picnic. We may go on a cruise. We may do a gala. Just whatever the feedback I'm getting. And once we finish on May 2nd, we're going to continue. We're going to start preparing ourselves for the next year and the year after. And we're just going to keep going because we have to bring awareness to lupus. It's so important. And I just feel like, yeah, that's something I really want to do. That's my passion.
I love it, and I can't wait. Because, starting from the battle now, we here now. And I can't wait to get bigger, and better, and better. And I'm just
also, when you see it on JayDiva page, make sure you share it. I don't care if you share it in your story. You share it on your feeds, your page, your TikTok, your IG. Share this podcast. We have a good shot.
Right. Listen, you in my business. Because that was my next question was, where can we follow you to get updates about this event? You all can follow me and get updates about this event on my story and on my main page. And then
you can also follow me on Lupus Warrior 2 times. That's my Lupus Warrior page. You can follow me on that page, Lupus Warrior 2 times.
I'm happy, honey. I ain't gonna have a pain. Honey, I got what to follow. So, with that being said, do you have anything else that you would like to let the people know before we close out this segment?
I done said it all. May 2nd, be in the building, 5 p.m. Donate, $50 donation. Donate 954-665-3145. You can also Cash App JayDiva.
Put Lupus in the comments when you send in the notes, okay? And I just want to tell you, thank you so much for sharing your story. I know this wasn't easy to talk about because you're such a strong lady and you never get vulnerable. Thank you for this was your idea and I just took it and ran with it.
Yeah, you did. Listen, first I was like, we thought about it years ago. We just brushed it off. We really did. And then when I mentioned it again, and you was like, let's go. You always on 10. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yes, we had to do it. And shout out to Everything But a Filter for letting us use their studios today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shorty Red. Thank you, Vita Jazzy.
Thank you,
Chicago.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much for just being a part of this event. Y'all a part of it. Y'all a part of it because y'all a part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? And I just want to thank you guys for just being open to it. You guys have so much hospitality, like words can't explain. And like I said, thank you for sharing your story today. When I tell you I'm so appreciative of this, you don't know. I was more excited than you. I'm so excited. I don't know. I just
Listen, you was. I was even want to back out because JayDiva was like so for it. Like, come on. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Listen.
So we gonna wear purple. We're gonna do our makeup.
JayDiva like we gonna do our own makeup, and I'm like, first thing I'm like, how I look.
Yes, we did our own makeup today. Shout out to our oncoming glam squad. If you out there, if you watching, you want to be part of the glam squad.
Exactly. Listen, I do need a makeup artist, but I need my makeup artist at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I know, but they don't even want to wake up.
They don't even want to wake up. They gonna charge me extra $50 for early.
Y'all gotta wake up. Shit me up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all stay tuned for more episodes. Listen, don't worry about when the episode's coming out. God is going to lead me, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what I be going through behind the scenes with.
Yeah.
Now that I got your attention, but guess what? Now that I got your attention, donate to this event. Come to this event, and if you don't make it this year, we want to see you next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. Signing out with Now That I Got Your Attention in Miss Felicia and your girl
JayDiva.